and are doing in Round Mountain Baptist Church.
You can read it afterward. It's very pretty. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Now we're going to set aside time. Whoever wants to, just to share it with us. We, first of all, have a letter from her niece that she asked me to read. I've asked Loretta if she would read this letter from Ellen's niece because I'll have enough to say as we go along. Would you come and read this letter?
Her special niece. Hello everyone. I wanted a chance to be able to participate in Ellen Vaughn Appreciation Day, and since I could not be there in person, I wanted to send this letter and have Pastor Jarvis read it for me. Thank you, Pastor Jarvis. My name is Cindy, and I am Miss Ellen's favorite niece.
Only one, my only one.
Actually, her one only niece, but we like to say favorite because it sounds much better. I have known this wonderful lady for all of my life. She has always been there for me in good and bad times, always offering support, advice, wisdom, prayers, sometimes, especially in the last few years. Her undivided love and a shoulder to lay my head on. Always just a phone call away. Aunt Ellen has been my rock for so many years. Her love for her family, friends, and her devotion to Round Mountain Baptist Church has made God very lucky to have this beautiful, caring woman serving Him, the church, and the community. I feel like I know so many of you because of her and how much she is involved in the well-being and care of the church and its congregation. I know when someone was sick or in the hospital, a marriage, or sadly a passing, or how she would start a plan in motion to assist the family. Aunt Ellen is always one of the first of many to send out a prayer request or make sure someone has a meal when a family comes on hard times. I hear about sing-along, vacation Bible school, caroling at church, children's choir, lots of food get-togethers. When the lighted cross was put up at the church, and so many other things, too many to mention. I have seen times when her faith has been tested, but she has always trusted God and knew that He would guide her through whatever comes her way. She has also taught me and guided me to do the same. So, Aunt Ellen, enjoy your Appreciation Day, and if her granddaughter, Christina, and her sidekick, maybe, Kylie, her great-granddaughter, could do me a favor and give Aunt Ellen a big hug for me right now and pretend that it is me, I would really appreciate that.
Oh, how sweet. How sweet.
And if Pastor Jarvis could finish these words with the hug. Aunt Ellen, I am so very proud to be your favorite niece. I love our talks every day, and I thank God every single day for you. I love you bunches.
That's nice.
Yes. And I think it's precious. I had heads up on the little acknowledgement, so I got to write mine out. I said 2 minutes. I said, are you kidding? 2 minutes? Tell about Ellen? But I'll talk about it. Okay, no, I just wrote a couple words. Ellen, first of all, I want to thank you for being my very best friend, one of my very best friends.
My pleasure.
You are really, really special to me, and you faithfully perform your duties for the church week after week, year after year. You took the time and patience to help me learn the programs on our computer. Now, if I have a computer computer or internet problem, you'll drop what you're doing at the house and come and help me out. You have a compassionate heart. You love and care about the children you teach. You are a prayer warrior. You are a wonderful Christian. God bless you for all you did.
Man, I got a lot to live up to, haven't I?
Now, we're not going to put any handcuffs on anybody. It goes for 2 minutes. All we're trying to say is that just be respectful of time for others to share. And so we're going to give you that opportunity now. Just come and speak out in your heart. Your own personal appreciation for Ellen.
Well, I swore I'd keep it together.
Oh, come on, Chris. Come on, come on.
I've known you for 11 years.
Yep.
And then when I was driving by, and we said, look, that is this whole yard. It's so beautiful, the church looks so great. You started that. Your hands cultivated it. You just put doing it. I've been on the finance committee with you. I've been at your house. You've made me sandwiches. And I just wanted to make sure that one of us men got up here to tell you, thank you. And you've meant a lot to me in my family. And it's good to have you on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I love you, honey.
I always have an open invitation to go to his house for Thanksgiving.
Good morning. I guess Marcia and I started coming to the church 5 or 6 years ago, maybe. And when I first met Ellen, I thought she was a little bit mean.
Now, Jarvis, behave yourself.
Jarvis knows what I mean. I thought she was a little bit mean. But you know what I found out? I found out that Ellen is direct. She's not mean. I found that out.
Thank you.
She's direct. If she asks you to do something, you better do it. Or you're going to hear about it. And she's going to, just direct. I wish to God we had more direct people in the church. Like that, that would tell it like it is. And be direct and be honest. So, Ellen, thank you for being direct. Thank you for everything you do in this church. We don't even know all that you do. And so thank you. And I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Y'all better grab it all.
Well, I'm going to talk from here, even though Jarvis.
Oh, even though he insisted.
It's a long walk with my pink cane, so. Ellen has been one of my very best friends. She's been there for me through our child's death, through operations. If I need somebody to go with me to the doctor, she's there. But also she's here for the church. Anything this church needs, she does it. And she does it without complaining. And I brought a card, but I guess I dropped it on the floor. My usual scatterbrain self, but just appreciate you, Ellen.
Thank you,
Love
Peggy.
you very much.
Thank you.
I just want to say about 5 or 8 years ago when I started coming up here, and I didn't know Ellen at all, but I would see her, and like Mike says, man, she's kind of snappy at everybody. And then I found out that, well, she's a big, big part of the church and everything she does for everybody. And as I got to know her and I'm gonna try and do this real fast. She's just been real wonderful. She's very caring. She calls me and my wife at least once a week or more to see how we're doing and how we're, how everything's going, and make sure that I'll be in Bible study and we come to Sunday service. And one of the nicest things she did, we've been to her house. She's got a beautiful house, and went visiting her a few times. And when I was in the hospital a while back, a few months ago, she took my wife to the doctor that she really had to go to. We had no other way to go, and Ellen was so nice and sweet that she took her, and with no complaints or anything, and said, next time, don't go to, let's do this when there's no traffic. And during one of my other operations, I didn't see her, but after the doctor when I was going through colon cancer, they said, well, Ellen and Pastor were here, but I don't remember them. And later, a few days later, when they told me about it, I thought how nice that was that she was there. Just it shows, how she cares for everybody. And she loves everybody. And as we got to know her, she's just a wonderful, wonderful person. She's always there. And when Mike says, when she says to do something, you don't even think about it. It's right. You just do what she asks. But she'll return your friendship tenfold, and that's what I'm very appreciative of. Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you.
Good luck. The family or friends can share today. It doesn't close anywhere.
Did they have to put a spring under you?
I have not been fortunate enough to know her as long as y'all have, so I can just imagine the emotion involved. You can feel when you're around good people. Oh Lord, I come here crying.
Oh, we see what all of you men are made out of now.
She's a very special person. I thought I had good work ethic until I met Miss Ellen. She motivates me. I know we all have problems in our lives, and I personally got into a habit of being down, and dwelling on certain things. And when I met Miss Ellen, and honestly, I said, this 82-year-old woman, she knows a lot than she does. Why do I complain? I'm a young man, and this woman here.
And I'm an old lady?
I'll work any day.
You're close.
Okay, I'm not as old as you.
I just want to say, in such a short time, I've been blessed to know her. And like I said, people knowing her for years, I can imagine the emotion and care and inspiration she may have given them. So thank you.
When did I become Miss Ellen and not Grandma?
You are Grandma.
Okay. He's one of the newer members to our family. So. But we love him and we appreciate him. Thank you, Brian.
I was going to let you come up first. What can I say about you, Ellen?
I don't make it good.
That everybody else hadn't already said. Everything everybody says up here is true. A lot of people said you were direct and everything, but you reminded me of my own grandmother, and that's why I love you so much. Whether it's a prayer request, a recipe I need 2 or 3 times, or even just somebody to talk to, she's always been there. Even a warm hat in the winter, even though it gets there in the spring, but still love it. We love you, Ellen.
And thank you, Adam.
guess I've known her longer than any of y'all. And when they talk about correct, they're correct. I've always had a mom that I knew I could depend on, was always there for me, and never asked why. Son couldn't ask for more. I love you.
You too, son.
Okay, I've only known Ellen for 4 years, but
Okay,
it's about the,
go ahead.
and she's been there always. I don't live with my mother, and what she did, I thank her for this. She has got me a card with a stamp on it so I can send my mom a picture. She's always there for me on Wednesdays. She's always singing songs with me. And I love her.
I love you too. I love you.
Will everyone have an opportunity? We have to go on the street. Is there anyone else?
Thank you for the wonderful compliment.